In this video, I'm going to attempt to explain why we get negative damage numbers. First things first, huge disclaimer, I am not a programmer or anything even, because it's the only job I can think of that actually involves technicalities with a PC, which should tell you how little knowledge I have on this. So I've done a bit of research. I knew the base reason as to why. I've just asked some people who are a little bit more PC savvy, Hutchler, Reslevo, etc, etc. So massive shout out to both of them for helping me with this. Hutchler also gave me some additional reading to look up on, which was very Hutchler of him. But yeah, if you are like a programmer or someone that does this sort of work, no offense, I'm just going to keep it very layman. However, if you do wish to expand on the reasoning and give a more detailed description, that would be great. Just whack it in the comments, and the best comment essentially that explains it in a very layman terms will be the one that I pin, so hopefully everyone can read. But if you don't know what I'm on about, what I'm essentially meaning is this. Now, I'm not actually just trying to brag about my absolute hard carry of this team. They did really well. I did die a few times, and without them we wouldn't have completed it in 30 minutes. Complete random groups, I don't know them. They did very well. However, what you might notice is everyone's damage and kills look pretty normal, minus mine. Apparently I have negative 1,359 million damage, which is one, impossible, because you can't have 1,359 million. That would be 1,359,000,000. Weird how they've done that. That's a coding thing on their side. They've not put a B instead of an M. Next part is, why is it negative? Now, the reason I was given so long ago, and basically what I stuck to, was I was told basically the PC operates on a 32-bit system, which in my head basically I just translated as game can't count that high, which in a very, very simplistic layman version of the events is technically true. The game just can't count that damn high, which in itself is kind of weird, because after doing a lot of research and Hutchler coming to my rescue, apparently a lot of AAA games, or just most games in general really, use what's called a 64-bit integer range. Now, I have no idea what those words mean, but I did find a lovely calculator that basically you just put the amount of bits in and it will tell you the range. So I put 32-bit in, and this is what I got. Now, I honestly have no idea what a lot of these means, like the hexadecimal digits, enable number formatting, but the signed 32-bit integer range starts at negative 2.14 billion and it ends at positive 2.14 billion, which, if you ever keep track of your damage, this basically means that your damage will go from 0 to 2,147,483,647. The moment you go one over, it counts that as negative, being 2,147,483,648, and it will count down to 0. What happens at 0, I have no idea. Did it just start counting back up again? I haven't got a clue, but this is why you see essentially negative damage. Game just don't count that high. The moment you get to 2.14 billion, it starts counting back down to 0. So if you see someone with negative damage, they've not glitched the game, they've not done anything weird, it's just they are actually doing some hefty DPS. Check me out and my humble brag, negative 1,359,000,000, which means that technically I have done 2,935,967,294. Yeah, weird. Now, although the integer range is only 2.14 billion, the unsigned range is something a lot different. It literally goes from the maximum negative to the maximum positive. which means the maximum that this game can actually count is 4.3 billion, give or take a few million, which is, in terms of what we're capable of doing in this game, is incredibly low. Now, a lot of people are pushing to try and get this game put to a 64-bit system, and my dumb brain was like, oh, that's like not going to make a difference. That's going to be what, like 8.6 billion? That's not going to be that much. Oh, no, 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 no. A 64-bit system gives you 9 quintillion. I don't know of what, but it gives you 9 quintillion. Like, Jesus Christ. In total, this is 9 quintillion, 223 quadrillion, 372 trillion, 36 billion, 854 million, 775,807. Yeah. Yeah. Just to give a perspective, if this was in seconds, this would be older than the universe. That's the exact amount there, but it's near enough 300 billion years in seconds. But it's okay, because we're operating on 2.14 billion. That's it. Yeah. Anyway, I've gone way off track here because I fell down a rabbit hole looking into this. But yeah, hopefully this explains why you see negative damage numbers. No one's hacking or anything. Everything's working as it should be. It's just the workings are that of a abacus. Simple layman term, game just doesn't count that high. It's really that simple. Anyway, hopefully you've learned something. Next time you see someone with negative damage numbers, to sort of be like, dude, touch some grass. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one. Have fun, good luck, don't die. It's bad for the health.